and in this video, we want to show you how to safely, easily, and quickly waterproof a LAMILUX GRP Upstand using the liquid waterproofing system from Enke here in Dusseldorf. And when I say we, what I really mean is our hero on the roof, Paul Heil, master roofer. So let's get started right away, shall we?
We've already prepared a LAMILUX GRP Upstand for you here, and we're now going to waterproof it. First of all, we need to make sure that the surface is free of dust, contains no grease, and that there is no residual moisture left on the membranes or on the upstand. Next, we mark out the area that we will then neatly mask off with tape.
What exactly are you marking out now, and why?
I'm marking the minimum upstand height required by the trade regulations, which must be 15 centimeters above the water-bearing level. Next, we would now apply the masking tape so that we don't make too much of a mess in this work area. Franzi, could you help me with the masking? The tape now protects our existing waterproofing layers from contamination caused by the liquid waterproofing system. And when we remove it all at the end, the whole thing looks absolutely clean and neat.
What happens next?
Next, we cut the fleece pieces to size, which we will later embed into the liquid waterproofing layer. To do that, we now measure here from tape to tape. That gives us 52 centimeters. And we then subtract 2 centimeters because we do not want the fleece to go all the way up to the masking tape. Otherwise, when we remove the tape later, there is a risk that the fleece may come up with it. Now we take this fleece piece and press it properly into the corner of the upstand here. And then we mark 3 points. One down here at the corner, one up here, and this one here.
Why exactly is that important?
We then connect those 3 points and add 6 centimeters of overlap, where the fleece pieces will overlap each other. Now we cut this section out, and the middle piece is cut in as well. So now you can see that with the 6 centimeters, we maintain the overlap everywhere. And of course, a pre-formed corner piece from Enke will then also be applied to this corner. Next, we hold that in place here in the same way, again in the corner of the Rooflight Dome, and mark the same 3 points. We connect them again, and this time cut it away flush along the line.
What's the next step now, Paul?
We now put the fleece pieces aside, and after that we must remember that we're working with a liquid waterproofing system, so we need suitable protective equipment. That means long sleeves.
Sleeves down.
Then our gloves, and we also need protective goggles.
So now the liquid waterproofing system can finally come into play, right?
Exactly. First, we need to stir the container again a little.
Give it a quick mix.
Yes, just to make sure everything is properly blended again. Straight into the bin. So, next we have the finished fleece corner piece from Enke here. This saves us both time and money because we don't have to make a separate circular corner piece by hand. First, we apply the first layer. This is done using the 2/3/1/3 method. 2/3 underneath and then 1/3 on top. Don't be too sparing with the first layer, otherwise the fleece may not become fully saturated, and then there will be no adhesion to the substrate. Then we take the ready-made Enke corner piece and press it into the corner of the Rooflight Dome. The important thing here is to make sure it is applied without folds, that no bubbles form, and that it becomes properly saturated with the first layer. We can see that happening here, for example. It turns a nice gray color, which means it is being saturated properly. Next, we apply the embedding compound again along the entire long sides, and then place the fleece pieces we cut earlier over the top. Here it is best to brush the material from top to bottom because it is fairly fluid. Next, we take the cut-to-size shaped piece. Franzi, could you help me?
With pleasure.
And we would now place it in roughly along this marking here. Now you can see we have the 6 centimeters here because this rounded corner piece still comes around here. That then leaves about 5 centimeters here. We press the fleece-shaped piece neatly into this corner here, so that it sits nicely in place without folds. Next, we also have to apply material here at the overlap, so that the two fleece pieces bond together properly.
So, Paul, to be honest, I'd really like to try this myself now. I'll just put this down here.
Then I'll hand you the brush. Next comes the second shaped piece. Could you help me again? This time it is placed flush here at the front edge of the GRP upstand corner. Again, press it nicely into the corner and leave about 1 centimeter of distance from the masking tape, so that when we later remove the tape, we don't lift the fleece up as well. Right, next we can apply the top coat. Here too, more is more. The fleece should no longer be visible. As you can see here now, we achieve a very clean transition. That looks clean. Thanks to the masking tape, we don't have any splashes or smears. So I would say it's been a success.
Does this still need a termination bar here?
No, and that is exactly the big advantage of liquid waterproofing. We don't need either a termination profile or a maintenance joint. In other words, silicone here. That not only saves time, but also money.
Well, I hope we were able to clearly show you how to waterproof a LAMILUX GRP upstand using liquid waterproofing. For more information, please visit lamilux.com.